Alright.
Welcome back to another session of Caution Under Fire. This is a Heritage Arms 22 revolver. Very similar to a Ruger single 6. It's a single action only, meaning you have to cock the hammer each time. It does have a safety, which most revolvers don't. It's rather fun. I like that a lot, so you can dry fire it when that safety's on because it actually disconnects the hammer. The gun itself isn't super accurate, but it's not a bad little shooter. Let's see what we can do with it today. Another round with a single action revolver, but we're going to do it a rapid shot. Wearing the glove for protection on my hand because this hammer can get pretty harsh. Here we go. There you go.
And that's 6 rounds right there.
6 rounds right there.
That is fun.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to another session of Caution Under Fire. Sorry it's been so long. I've started my MBA program, and so between that, my full-time job, and my part-time job, I am very busy. So there you have it. Today we've got a special gun. Kind of goes against what I usually like to review, which would be tactical gear. This is more just a fun plinker that I've got. I bought this a few years ago. It's from Heritage Manufacturing. It is a Rough Ryder 4-inch 22 revolver. This gun I got for around 200 bucks. Gun itself has been working very good for me in this show. Honestly, you can get versions of it anywhere from about $170 to a little bit over $200. I honestly think I got a little bit taken advantage of because, like I said, I paid about $200 for this gun. And let's be honest, that was probably 7 years ago. So I definitely overpaid, seeing as how guns have been going up. The gun has been chamber checked, but I'll chamber check it again for y'all. First thing about this gun, I'll point out right now, the sound. Love that. It is a single action revolver, so you have to cock the hammer every time. What's kind of unusual about this particular gun is it does have a built-in safety right here on the back of the cylinder. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a red dot there. When you flip this safety up, like so, it actually puts a metal bar in front of the hammer. So this is a 22 that you can dry fire without damaging the firing pin because that bar comes into place and prevents the hammer from actually striking it. The gun, reasonably accurate. For the price, it's not bad at all. This is a combo kit, so it also came with a 22 Magnum cylinder. Never used it just because, honestly, why get a 22 and spend all the money on the extra ammo for the 22 mags? They're just so steep. But gun itself, very easy to operate. To loosen your cylinder, just pull it back one click, second click, so that's 2 clicks. And that lets you do the cowboy style. Chamber check. Cock it back all the way in order to fire, and then of course pull the trigger. The sights, as you can see, just sort of a ridge that's been cut in here, this channel, and then the front sight. They're not the best sights. At distance, things are really hard to hit, especially if you're doing any kind of firing from the hip. It won't really matter, but I do find that with this gun, when I actually do use the sights, it's not always the easiest thing to shoot or to hit, especially at distance. Up close, not bad. A little bit further out, I'm not so good. And I'm not saying that's the gun. That's probably a user issue. Like I said, for the money, great gun. I'm not really into revolvers much. I'm more of a semi-auto guy, but I got this because it was inexpensive-ish for at the time. Nowadays, though, you can, like I said, you can get them for pretty inexpensive, and they're a good little gun. Fun little plinker, nice thing to start kiddies off with, because it slows them down. You know, they have to cock it each time. Makes them take their time to figure it out. I really do like this gun, though. Like I said, if you're looking to just get something fun to plink with, inexpensive ammo, and that has a decent has a decent life on it, then this gun's definitely going to be a good gun for you. I'll even break it down for you real fast because it doesn't take too long. Once again, you'll just cock the hammer back to the second position, like so. And then you press this little screw in right here. From there, there's a little rod that you can pull out that holds the cylinder in place. Pop that out. Now just slide the cylinder out. You have to open up the port channel or whatever that, or the door there, and your cylinder comes straight out. Easy to clean, no mess, no fuss. Pop it back in with that door open. Close the door. Push on that screw again, and then put your rod back through it. And that locks back in place, and good to go. So, fairly simple, easy to clean. Out of all my guns, this is probably one of the easiest to clean. Like I said, it's a fun shooter, and there's a lot you can do with it. Not really into cowboy style personally, but there are little fun things that you can do. You can always do the full action, or once you have that hammer pressed down, or that trigger pressed, the hammer just eases back every time. It won't lock back. So you can actually do the rapid fire on this. I've got a little stint that you've seen either at the beginning or at the end of this video. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but definitely use gloves just because it is textured here, and that will chew up your palm, especially after a few of them. So, the Rough Ryder from Heritage Manufacturing, great gun, fairly inexpensive, and it's a nice trainer, a nice fun, just plinking gun. So that's another firearm from Caution Under Fire. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and have a great one. All right.
And I caught the net.
How did that feel?
Do it.
And how's your hand?
That's what I'm wondering.
That hurt.
So next time you listen to Jacob and use gloves?
Listen to Jacob.
Why not? Okay.